Now you must check, Doc, you must see our change room, man. Whether it's the Proteas or our Titans team, you must see the boys. Like, you just you can hear the boys are good exercise because just before the game starts, you can just shout. You just look and you see the boys smiling and they're popping their tablets. I promise you, it's yeah, so for me, probably the most important thing about the product that we spoke about the first time is that it's not just a product. You get a lot of guys that know we need to repair the muscle, the muscle fibers that tear, we need to repair that. And I think the biggest thing that jumped at me was it doesn't just repair muscle, it repairs tendon. It repairs everything that you've lost in the day, it puts back in your body and it's doing it actively. So for me, it was a no-brainer in terms of getting on board and the most important thing is that it's legal. As you said, it's I've been tested on it 4 times, blood and urine, and I'm fine, and I've been tested all over the world.
I can support you there, and as far as the safety side of the product is, it all boils down to the manufacturing side. This is a CGMP plant controlled by SAPRA, which is the new version of the MCC, the Medical Control Council, which isn't in existence anymore. But SAPRA is exactly the same organization. And we are controlled by them. Each and every process, we'll supply you with a flow chart of the processes. And then you will see how intense the manufacturing is. Each division, the weighing of the products takes place in sealed off rooms. So there's no chance of contamination from one room to the other. And being a company that specializes in the manufacturing of sports product, we took the decision about 5-6 years ago not to even bring in any product that might result in contamination into our warehouse. So right from the warehouse, we don't have anything that can actually spike anything. So from the manufacturing process and from the dispensary, it goes to blending. The blendings, these are sealed rooms under compressed air, what we call HVACs. It's clean room technology that we use here, right through the process, right up until where it's being packed. It moves into a packing room, which is sealed and under pressure. The rooms are all pressurized. So even if there is a product next door, it cannot enter even enter the room. So the safety side of the product, we feel very comfortable that we can issue a certificate that is legal ingredients. In full sport, you can't badmouth them because they do really good work. But if it's a CGMP plant, under control of the Medical Control Council or the SAPRA, then it's really unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary because you get, we can supply you with a certificate also to confirm that whatever in that container is on the label. Yeah. And we are allowed to issue certificates on that. And that is signed by the pharmacist. That can lose everything as well, the same as the sports.
I think that's the key for me. I mean, I've got into a habit now of especially the reset. I drink it once in the morning and I drink before I go to bed at night, unless I'm training in the day. If I train in the day, I drink it straight away after training. And for me, it's amazing the difference in terms of how quickly I feel a lot better than I was, but how I feel in the morning the next day. That for me is probably the thing that stands out the most. And being a cricketer, we exposed to so much heat and dehydration and sweating and all of that goes together with it. And proof is in the pudding how important these things are, because when you're in the field for that long, apart from physically, you start losing your mind a little bit. So that's when you need it.
But that's then you're taking good products. If you know tomorrow morning I get up and go and play the game again, I'm not fatigued again.
Yeah.
And that's the most important part of it all. You agree with me. I'll tell you a little bit of the science of this thing. And one of the most important aspects of this is energy. It's the mitochondrial biogenesis. Mitochondria are the organelles in your muscle cells. that's where you produce something called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and that is energy. So a lot of guys who take this doesn't take it because they want to lose weight.
Yeah.
They take it for the energy.
Yeah.
This thing gives you a boost in energy. It assists your mitochondria to oxidate the food that you actually supply into the cells. If you take good food, like your energy drinks, like your switch before the time, then this will boost your energy supply during the game, which is very, very important. People don't realize it. And that's exactly how you burn fat.
The plan there is obviously amino acids, that's what makes up a protein, but why not protein shakes and protein powders? Why do all the other brands be selling these massive protein tubs and you got to mix it with water and it's this big bulky thing and it fills you up and all of that? Why do they do that and we just go with the tablet form?
In your case, with plan A, with your amino acids, all of these amino acids has a reason, a purpose. And when you take a protein, normal protein, and you take too much of it, there's a lot of the non-essential proteins. Remember, some of these are also non-essentials, but they are amino acids. So we look at the more essential ones, combine them, and make sure that they can get absorbed. There's certain amino acids need a couple of friendly amino acids for their own absorption.
Yeah.
And a lot of protein, for especially athletes, will overload the system. In other words, your biochemistry cannot manufacture the results in the biochemical pathway that they need. While these are specific amino acids, they run a clean pathway, biochemical pathway, and it is a lot more effective in aerobic type of sports, even cyclists and runners and cricketers and rugby players.
So it's almost as if you've taken what they've made and you've taken all the things that the body actually really needs, the important
selected
things,
them.
And we selected them out and said, listen, this is what you actually need. The rest of the stuff's just you're either going to excrete it or it's going to be stuck in your body for a while.
That's absolutely so. And then the next important thing is the ratio between them. That is the most important aspect of it. Yeah. It's the ratio of those amino.
If you want to be, first of all, I like to call it a lean athlete. If you want to be a proper athlete and you want to be a recovered athlete, this is the only thing that you can take, because first of all, you don't feel heavy after you take it. It's a bunch of tablets. You know, there's always that feeling of when I was younger, you drink a protein shake and you feel so bloated and you feel like if you go for a run now, you're going to throw up. And that's just the fact of it, because you've got this massive bulk in your stomach of this protein shake, whereas you take a couple of tablets 5 minutes later, or you can take them, like what I take them before I go bowl. So I'm steaming in at full pace, going at 150%, and I've got my stuff inside of me, I've got my tablets, I've got everything in me, and there's no effect on how I feel as a person apart from it's going to help me recover quicker than anything else.
The most important is the ingredients are effective.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not as I call it, the placebo. It's not a placebo. Yeah. It's 100%. If you don't take it, you know you haven't taken it.
You know you haven't
taken it.
That's always what I say. Sometimes people say that, I don't feel a difference.
Stop taking it.
Tell them to stop taking it.